Hey, what's up, y'all? So, on this video, I want to talk to y'all about prayer. Now, everybody always be like, something's going bad in your life, just pray it away and whatever, but nobody really tells the secret to prayer. Prayer works, yes, it do, but it's a format to it. It's like like some type of blueprint that you have to follow. First, you have to know what's going on so you know what to pray about. If you don't know what's going on, your prayers ain't gonna work. You might be praying for money, but somebody might be blocking your money. So you have to pray against the person that's blocking your money in order for you to get your money. Right? Like that. So first you have to figure out what the problem is, where the blockages are, if there's any like knots, because you have people that do like incantations and verbal spells, chants and things like that, that it's not really considered witchcraft, but it is, because anytime you put intention to behind your words, it can also be a spell. It's the same thing as reading the book of Psalms. If you're reading the book of Psalms and your intention is to block negativity or cast away something or banish something or get rid of something, then that becomes a spell. It's the same as manifesting. So like let's say you're trying to manifest something, right? And all of a sudden you have some type of something's binding you, like is binding you to something else. Like let's say you're trying to bring in money, but you keep thinking about a man or a woman or whatever. It's possible that this person is doing something to you for you to be thinking about them. Maybe they're either manifesting you, or they could be doing some type of spell or word play or chants or whatever it is. Now, I remember one day I was in meditation, right? And what I saw was, I saw one of my neighbors, which is the same girl that keep doing voodoo on me, that I keep talking about it on my videos, most of my videos. But I saw her standing at her altar, and she was pretty much just chanting my name. And I'm like, what? For what? For why? But this is what people do. And it's the intention that goes behind it, why it be so powerful. So in that situation, you would pray, yes, but you would pray against every evil force using word magic, word manipulation, and things like that. That's how you would have to word it. Like, the universe responds to us because it knows us from the inside out, right? So you could be like, okay, this person did this and this and this to me, and I want to pray against this and this and this. All right, cool. The universe knows exactly what you want, but it's like, if you don't word it right, you won't get the results you're looking for. That's pretty much how it goes. So first you have to word your stuff right. So you just pay attention to where things are in your life, whether you're being blocked by something. You will pray against all blockages. You feel like you bind it to something, you will untie those bindings. Do like a little, if you have to do a little ritual to unbind yourself from someone, something, something, whatever it is. And yeah, that's how it goes. It's not really too hard. It's just the words that we use plays a big part in it. The words that we use plays a big part in it, because you have people out here that are doing love spells and all this stuff to take a person away from their free will. At the end of the day, people need to just realize that there are laws in place before we got here. The universe was here before we got here. So yes, there are laws in place before we got here. People think because we're on Earth and we're humans, they can just do what the fuck they want to do. It do not work like that. It do not work like that. There are laws that we live by that are unseen to us, but we must follow. Right? And y'all need to go look up that on your own time about the spiritual laws and things like that, and about free will and all of that. The law of oneness, that's the biggest law right there. That's law number one, the law of oneness. I keep talking about that shit all the time because we are all connected to the earth, whether we like it or not. What a person does on the other side, that's what I'm saying. Like somebody could be over there doing freaking witchcraft, and it affects you and you're way on the other side of the earth somewhere. They could be doing shit through videos, through your pictures, just chanting your name. Like it's so bad now. It's like you can run into a person and they just don't like you. And next thing you know, things just start going bad in your life and you don't even know why. And it all because of that one person that you ran into, because they don't like you. They just feel the need to play God in your life. Right? So when y'all praying, you have to look up like spiritual warfare prayers. Use words like unbinding, uncrossing, banishing, things like that, in order for the universe to respond. Reject all evil, whatever. It's easier said than done. Like, there's no one prayer that you can say that's gonna banish every freaking form of witchcraft. It's no such thing. So there has to be words that you use in your prayer. If you have you need to get like a master prayer, right? And make sure you put everything in that one prayer. And if you're going to do it that way, that's how you pray every day. You use that one prayer every day. Pray against spiritual warfare, pray against money blockages, pray against financial blockages, pray against anyone sending things towards your stability, towards your family, your loved ones, things like that. But make you a master prayer that's gonna cover every part of life. And then eventually you're gonna come up with that master prayer, and somebody's gonna do something that's gonna go way far left, and you're gonna need to add to that prayer. So every day you just add to it. As they come up, you add to it. But you keep that master prayer with you, and that's what you pray. And you pray against everything, all the strongholds, everything. Because you have, and you have to look up also the archdemons. Just like we have archangels, there's archdemons. And these demons cover different aspects of our lives, whether it be, lust or greed or gluttony or laziness. All of these are spirits that you pray against. Pray against like the lazy spirit. Like some days people just be laying around the house and they don't know why they laying around the house. You got a whole bunch of shit to do, but you don't want to get up. You don't feel like getting up. That's the lazy spirit. You need to look up who that lazy demon is and pray against his ass. Because that's somebody sending you that shit. You might have knew like the night before, like, yeah, I got to get up tomorrow. I got to go do this and this and this. And then all of a sudden tomorrow come, you like, damn, I don't feel like getting up. Yeah, like all of a sudden you tired and shit. Somebody's sending you that shit. It's so bad. Yeah, so, look up the archdemons and what parts they govern. I think it's like 7 archdemons. Leviathan, Jezebel, Satan, like it's a couple more, but Beelzebub, like it's a lot of them, but they govern different things. They even govern your sexuality, which is bad because the Jezebel spirit would send lust towards you in different forms, whether it be through same sex or just something that you like. I don't know what it is, but whatever. But yeah, when y'all praying, look up those spiritual warfare prayers. Look up the 7 archdemons, and it's way more than 7 of them. But the 7 are the masters. They have it's a whole list of them, but those 7 pretty much govern the basic 7 things that go on in our life. Like with our sexuality, lust and greed and laziness and the way we eat and things like that. Because like for me, one day I was like, I eat healthy every day. So I'm like, how am I gaining so much weight off of just eating vegetables? Like, where they do that at? But that was somebody sending the spirit of gluttony towards me for me to gain weight. And then I caught on to it. By the time I caught on to it, I was already 200 pounds. I'm like, oh, wait. I was like, yo, I'm not about to tip the scale, yo. So I picked up on it and I started, I created a prayer. Like, y'all use ChatGPT, right? Y'all use ChatGPT for everything else. So when it comes to spirituality and prayers and things like that, you can also use ChatGPT for that too. Copilot, whatever. But as you're creating your prayer, have, Copilot or ChatGPT or whatever, have the AI come up with a prayer that's going to cover every aspect of your life. And then you add to it and make that your master prayer. Print it out, put it in your room, put it in your bathroom, wherever you need to put it in your wallet, wherever you need to put it at, right? And that's how you have to live now, like, because you got envious ass people that just don't like people just because they fucking life is miserable as hell. That's not our problem. That's not our problem. That's a you problem, whoever that is, But then like with me, I got my ex trying to bind me to him. Like, get the fuck out, trying to send me roots and bullshit. Like, get the fuck out of here, yo. That shit been over 2.5 years ago. You can't bind me now, nigga. Like, what's wrong with these people? But you have people that's out there that's really like that can't take no for an answer and don't know how to move on. And people that need to be in freaking straitjackets and shit that ain't got it up there. Like, really. Yeah, you pray against all that shit. Pray against all that shit. And good luck. Good luck with that. But yeah, if I come up with anything else to add to it, I'll just make another video to this. But I think that's about it for now. Just choose your words wisely. The universe is always listening. You don't have to go to a church to sit there and pray. You could be in your shower. You could be in your bed. You could be in your room. You could be wherever. It don't matter. You could be on the train, the bus, in your car, wherever. And it's not even a prayer where you got to get on your knees. You don't have to get on your motherfucking knees, yo. This is not like back in the days. This is not like back in the days. Just because you're not on your knees don't mean that your prayers are not getting heard. Just because you're not saying the words out of your mouth like how I'm talking now, don't mean your prayers are not getting heard. So, good luck, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Later.